Frankie. I am a study nursing assistant for you today, and today I'm going to assist you with a walking procedure. We're going to do about 10 steps total. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to pull privacy. He's going to transfer out of bed, so I'm going to keep the bed at the lowest position, and then I'll wash my hands for 20 seconds. Mr. Andy, is it okay that I uncover you?
Yes.
Great. All right. All right, Mr. Andy, I'm going to have you sit up for me and sit at the edge of the bed with your feet dangling. Great. Once the feet are nice and dangling, I can then grab my patient's shoes, and then I'll put the patient's shoes on. We'll let him hang in this position, and we'll grab that gait belt. Gait belt, same thing, you'll introduce it like a new patient. So Mr. Andy, this is a gait belt. This is used for your safety and my safety during the walking procedure. It is so that I have a safe place to grab or hold on to, and it'll be placed on your waist. Is this okay with you?
Yes.
Let me have you go ahead and place your hands on your head for me. Again, teeth side first. Perfect, okay? What I want you guys to realize is this whole time I'm using body mechanics. I'm not once I'm going like this. I'm coming down to the level that I need to work at every single time. I want to make sure I'm not inflicting back injuries. Okay? You can go ahead and put your hands down. Let me have you scoot to the edge of the bed. Okay? So Mr. Andy, I'm going to have you create a wide base of support for yourself. So go ahead and spread your legs out just a tiny bit. And I'm going to do the same and come in between. So it'll be your leg, your leg, and my leg. I have you place your hands on my shoulders for me, and it's okay if I place my hands at the gait belt. What's your noise? Perfect. So on the count of 3, Mr. Andy, we're going to stand. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay. Go ahead and place your hands down. So this is the part where it might change. So let's breathe or pause. Is because depending on where you're testing or what your room looks like, the skill might change. If I had an open area here, all I have to do is change my position, and we can walk 5 steps forward and 5 steps back. But because we have no space to walk, we're going to reposition ourselves to walk in an appropriate place. Does that make sense? So it depends on what your room looks like. I can't guarantee it. So in this case, we're going to reposition. So Mr. Andy, let me go ahead and have you pivot to your left about 3 steps. Okay? Go ahead. Your left. Pivot. It's okay. 2, and then 3. Great. So now he's facing in a direction where he can walk. Now for me, am I facing a position that's safe to allow him to walk that way? No. So all I'm going to do is reposition myself without losing hold of the gait belt. So I'm going to come over. It's okay. Slightly to the side and to the back of it. You don't want to be completely to the back because then you use the angle of your space to see where you need to go, and we're not horsing around, right? It's not going to happen like this. You're also not going to be directly to the side because then you don't really have a good support to grip onto. And for your patients, they might see it as we're racing each other. Like, who are we following? So what you're going to do is be slightly to the back, allow the patient to leave, have this hand up. Have one hand to the side that you're on, and one hand to the back, holding underneath the gait belt. Okay, can you put your hands up really quick so you can see? So one hand up the side here, holding up, and one hand at the back, holding here. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to take 5 steps forward, Mr. Andy. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. How do we feel? Good. Okay. Now we need to position ourselves to go back to the bed. So depending on which direction you want, left or right, it's dependent on how your room looks. For me, the left looks like I got a little bit more room. Okay? So I'm going to have us position ourselves facing back towards your bed. So let's pivot to the left. Okay? Go ahead. Wonderful. Okay? And let's take 5 steps back to the bed. Go ahead when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now, is he in a position where he can just sit on the bed?
No.
No. So I got to reposition him to do so. I'm going to do that by repositioning myself first or by repositioning him first. It's up to you. It's whatever this room looks like. So for me, I could do a full 360 around him, or I can have him reposition himself while I stay here. So Mr. Indy, I'm gonna have you reposition yourself till your back faces your bed, okay? So go ahead and pivot to the right when you're ready. Perfect, okay? You feel the bed behind your back? Great, let me reposition myself. There we are. Place your hands on my shoulders, and on the count of 3 we'll sit. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So it's whatever directionality is working for you to take those 5 steps, you do it. Whatever it takes to get your patient back into this position, you'll do it. But it's not, like I said, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be verbatim what I'm saying to you on the video. It's whatever the room looks like. So once your patient's back on the bed, you're then going to remove the shoes and the gait belt. Gait belt first. So Mr. Andy, go ahead and place your hand on your head for me. And again, safe way to remove it is from around or from the back. Place into a designated area. You then take off your patient's shoes, place into a designated area. I'm going to assist you back into bed now, Mr. Andy. Let me help you. Perfect. Great. Alrighty. So Mr. Andy, I've completed the ambulation procedure or that walking procedure with you that we just did. Is there anything I can do for you before I go? Great. Here's your call light. Please call me if you need anything. I'll undo the privacy curtain. I'll reiterate that the bed is still low, that the bed wheels are still low. I'll wash my hands for 20 seconds, and the skill's complete. Any questions of the skill?